going to be meeting an animal that actually lives more in a rainforest environment, but he's going to be representing his wetland, scaly, legless friends. What could we be bringing out? A snake, absolutely. I need a few volunteers for this snake. I'm going to be introducing you to how about you four? Come right on up here, and I'd like to introduce you to my friend Monty. And Monty is called a python, and he's from Asia. In Asia, there's lots of rainforesty areas. Rainforests work just like our North American wetlands, but this happens to be a pretty big representative. Not full grown, just getting bigger. Here he comes. Whoa. You guys ready? Get your hands out, and I'm going to have you hold on to this. Actually, he's a teenage python. Now, Monty will be getting bigger, and just to give you some quick information on pythons, they get to be 17 to 18 feet long and weighing close to 200 pounds. Rest assured, in our North American wetland habitats, we have no giant snakes, but we definitely have snakes. Snakes are a great animal in the wetlands because they can move through trees, they can last when the wetlands get dry in certain seasons, and they're very good at helping the migrating birds, keeping a strong force going down to the southern areas and back up to the northern areas, because snakes eat many different types of things. They eat birds, large predators. Some snakes even are fish and insect eaters. Now, a couple of questions. The snake has a very unusual texture or feel. What are you noticing about his body?
He has scales.
Lots of scales. These scales are perfect, just like the caiman, to help camouflage him as he moves throughout his habitat. The scales also make him waterproof, so in the seasons where there's lots of rain, he doesn't get overly wet. It keeps him rather dry. Another thing you're noticing about these animals, that they're smooth and sleek, so they can move quite quickly throughout the trees and the grass areas in the wetlands. Anything else? Hot or cold? He's cold. Cold-blooded. Do you remember the word for being cold-blooded? Ectothermic. Ectothermic means regulated by the outside air for his body temperature. Now, snakes of all types live in the wetlands. We have squeezing snakes, like the python, that squeeze their prey. There's also poisonous snakes that have fangs for injecting venom. What animal did we meet today that had fangs for injecting venom? Yes?
The tarantula.
The tarantula. And snakes use that same type of stunning and immobilizing so their prey can't run away, so they can capture their food. Snakes and all other animals that are found throughout the wetlands are all very important. You can't just have one, or it won't make a balance of its ecosystem. Wetlands are habitats that are found throughout the world. We have beautiful wetlands right here in our North American continent, but we have to remember an important part in keeping our water sources fresh and our airs clean, and the animals that live there are just like the machine. You can't have a machine that runs smoothly without having all the parts, and the animals are the parts that make it run smoothly and effectively. Wild wetlands, a wonderful thing to have for you and I, and to keep the balance of nature, air and earth nice and clean. This is my friend Monty. He's a python, and these are my friends that have joined you here today with our Wild Wetlands program. Thanks for joining us and learning about an unusual and unique habitat.